Unblocked with Brandon Graham. I'm here with my co-host, Bo Wolf. What you got for him, Bo?
What a pro. Right on time, making it happen as we are here live on Unblocked with Brandon Graham, presented by Xfinity. The snow, moves the school calendar around, moves the show's calendar around as well, BG. So we got a lot to talk about. We're going to answer some questions from the fans, talk about what's going on with the Birds and what's going on around the NFL. Let's get to it with Run It Back. All right, BG. So what has the past 5 days or so been like with the kids, given all the snow here in Philly?
Well, you know what, man? It's been a lot of being outside, throwing snowballs.
Okay.
I mean, it don't last long because it's cold out there now.
It's cold,
but,
man, yeah.
We do go out there. I had the dune buggy out. We was riding through the neighborhood.
Is that fun?
Donuts. Oh, that was fun,
That's
man.
going to be great.
I mean, I got frostbitten on my hands, but it was worth it. It was worth it.
You don't have a game to play this week, so that's
yeah,
okay.
I ain't have much, and then after a while, it didn't hurt as bad, but I had fun with the kids. They wanted to go out, so I ended up recharging the battery. Got out there, man. We was hitting. We was doing like 40 in the streets, like just riding around. It was fun, but like I say, it was real cold, so we ended up paying for it later.
I think that was worth it. Those are magical memories for the kids. That's great.
Those are the memories that. Man, if I'm a kid, I know I will remember because I still remember some stuff that used to happen as a kid when we was coming up.
I was thinking about this that I don't know if there's a better distillation of having fun as a kid than tackle football in the snow.
Yeah,
that was the best. To be able to you're in your puffy coat, but you could tackle to the ground. That's the best.
It is the best, and then you sweating. Because you out here running around, you're not even thinking about how cold it is until you start really sitting around. But yeah, man, that used to be the best, especially if
diving catches.
Catches, you ain't scared to do nothing.
Yes.
Unless you hit something that you ain't know was buried in the snow. That done happened before where I done dove and got a dang on. You got something that was in the snow, that toys that we had that we didn't know got buried in the snow.
Mm-hmm. How did you go about shoveling, plowing? What was your situation?
So we pay for that, but
must be nice. What
I do is I put the salt down. I used to always do yard work. Growing up, man, we had my grandma ended up getting a tractor. To cut grass. So I used to always know the gears and how to lower the blade. To make sure however long she wanted to cut or how short she wanted it. So that was cool. That was when I got to high school. But I used to push the lawnmower all the time. And you know how you make those waves to make it look good. And that was my thing. And I never really got to edge and do stuff because by the time I got to that point where I was edging, my grandpa used to do it all the time. I used to just cut the grass. He'd do the edging and he used to do all the cleanup and all that stuff. But me and my uncle, we used to be out there all the time. Just working, just trying to, just learning, but working at the same time.
I told this story on our Eagles show, but I had this kind of puny shovel when I was shoveling out front this week. Gave me shovel envy. I mean, it was fine. I got it done, but it was kind of a half-size plastic one. And I got to invest in a better one for next year.
You got to, man, because it hurt. Because if you bending over too
the back,
and you don't have that long one where you don't have to bend over too much.
You got to get low. You got to use your knees. Yeah.
I mean, it keep you young though.
It does
keep you young, but yeah, it's tough, man. You don't want your back to go out just from being in an uncomfortable position.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the Birds and where they sit here. And the surprising thing is that really nothing has changed since the last time we talked, BG. Eagles still looking for an offensive coordinator. Do you think that Eagles fans should feel concerned that they haven't filled this position yet?
I don't think concerned. I think that they are all trying to take people in account on how, if they do come in, how would you handle this? How would you handle that? And I'm sure they're taking notes on all that stuff, trying to figure out, okay, this coach said that he would handle it this way, and then I like that, or I never thought about it like this from a different perspective. I think they're getting all these different perspectives right now because, I mean, it's the NFL now. Don't get me wrong. If nobody else want to go, I go in there and try to learn myself.
That'd be fun. Yeah, why not?
You know what I'm saying? But I know that this is the prime place that people want to be as far as, just the NFL period. And when jobs open up, they close so fast, as you know. But people got to do their due diligence, to make sure that because this the biggest decision of the offseason for the Eagles. And so for them taking their time, they can say, oh man, this guy, they turning it down right now. They don't want this, they don't want that. It's like, no, like some people, like I see McDaniels, he went out west because he loved that. I mean, that's the type of area, if it became available for him, man, I love Cali too. I love Cali. I like being out there. Who don't?
We're going to be out there next week for the Super Bowl.
Right, other than the taxes and all that. It's super expensive out there, don't get me wrong. But I can see why McDaniels went there. Then you got Daboll. I mean, it's like for him, I mean, he want to be a head coach, so he was trying to apply and do all that stuff. I mean, I know them was the two hottest ones that people wanted. But, yeah, man, you really got to take your time. You got to make sure that you do everything, not just jump because of what others are saying. And you got to do it. You got to do it your way. You got to have your process on how you moving. And so I know the Eagles gonna make the right decision, and I know they probably got people that they already kind of know that they won't, but they just want to make sure that they exhaust everybody out there to, get those different perspectives of how they would fix if they was to get hired. How would they fix it? I'm sure that's the biggest thing.
So far, two coaches have reportedly come in for second interviews in person. Sean Mannion, the quarterback coach from the Packers, who doesn't have play calling experience, is a bit of a younger guy, and then Jim Bob Cooter, who does have some play calling experience and has been here and was here. I like him. 2021. What do you remember about him?
I remember being in the box too, and when I would tore my Achilles.
Oh, okay.
That's when I was up there.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because I couldn't be on the sideline, so I used to be up there just trying to learn and just trying to see. And I was in there with him, and man, he knew his stuff.
Okay.
It made me have a new respect for the coaches, because it's like when they out there, they like, oh, this everything. Like when you see a certain look, it's like, oh, here come this, here come that. And you be like, oh, they really do be knowing what's going on for real. And I mean, not saying that we didn't know that, but it's just good to have that perspective.
But to see it in person.
Because I never been up there until that time where I tore my Achilles that year and I couldn't be on the sideline. So that was like the next best thing.
Oh, that's interesting. So for the people who don't know, Jim Bob Cooter with the Eagles in 2021 was the guy who was like in Nick's ear. That year. And so, that's good information.
It was good. I really felt like you would have thought he was the coordinator the way he was talking in there. So, I mean, if that was a guy that we got, I would love that, because I think he would have a good command, of like, that's what you need. Like I said, you need somebody that's going to come in and command, like that know how to work with some of the stars. And I think he's not afraid to, not put his foot down, but just like, hey man, come on, like let's go, like have people believing in what he talking about.
Is it your understanding that Nick and Howie have been in touch with some of the guys on offense as they go through this process?
Well, I'm sure that they talking with people, because like I say, Howie don't want to get rid of no good players. He want to give those good players a spark. Even AJ, I don't want him to go. It's just more like, man, let's just get somebody in here where it could benefit everybody. And if we got this offense the way we do, and we know we underutilizing everybody, well, let's figure it out on who can come in and really capture this. Because, man, we got such a good moment in time right now for the offense and defensively. Hopefully nothing's happening with Coach. Because you're hearing all this other stuff.
Well, let's talk about that. There are rumors out there that Vic is considering retirement. What do you make of that?
From what I know, I just know that it's been like this up and down. I mean, of course, he's getting up there in age, but I still feel like he got that stinger to want to go out there and call a great game and help win a game. And of course, that junk never go away. But I'm sure a little bit of it is you want to be able to enjoy yourself a little more. You got your wife, you got probably empty nested, no kids at the house. Then he liked to golf.
Likes to golf, yeah. How's his golf game? Have you played with him?
Golf game good. Okay. Golf game good. It made me want to stay on my stuff, because I got to play with him right before training camp last year. It was like probably his last time out, and I was honored to be able to
nice.
play with the same person. Like it just happened naturally where he was playing with him one time. The guy that we both know. He was playing with him that day, and he was like, hey, man, we got a fourth. Love for you to come out. And I'm like, oh, playing with Vic? Oh, let's go.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, it was It was really cool, man. Because but I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all because I know that Vic is from what I know, they say he's always been like, I'm retiring this year and then he come back. But hopefully not this year.
Well, do you think that for a coach, it's similar to with a player where like you need some time after the season to really reevaluate how you feel because the season is such a grind?
You do. Especially the way whenever you don't end it on the Super Bowl, of course, like how we did last year. It's like you won the Super Bowl, you come back this year, you know the defense is playing. Heck, man, you playing good, but then we just couldn't get it right on the other side of the ball. But we didn't do enough on defense to help us advance to the next round because, of course, we want to make sure that we know we made some mistakes in that game where it's like, dang, we take away at least one or two of those like big plays, and who knows, we win that game, and who knows what happened in Chicago, who knows what happens if we make it to the NFC Championship, all that stuff. It was tough, man, because we know that we let some stuff slip defensively. I'm just talking defensively. But yeah, man, I know that Vic is a guy that we gonna make sure that we keep him.
Well, certainly the members of the media are hoping that he doesn't go anywhere because his press conferences are appointment television. But I mean, if let's hope that this doesn't happen. But if he were to decide to retire, how much of a blow would that be?
It would be tough. It would be tough because now it's like, which route do you go? Because I keep hearing if something do happen, Schwartz.
Jim Schwartz
I like Schwartz.
Available out of Cleveland.
That'd be a good cleanup, I would say, because Schwartz defense, I mean, he just like Vic to me.
Kind of an interesting fit with the personnel. It's not this. It's a different scheme than what you guys have now, right?
It is, but I think it'll work well for a lot of the guys too, because of how they play. I mean, you have. I thought when Schwartz was here, we didn't have the corners like how we got now.
For sure.
And so now it's a lot different. Like you could keep Q out there by himself. You can keep Coop out there by himself. Like they've been holding their own. And I thought that's what Jim Schwartz do. He load the box. If the front seven, we used to stop the run real good. That 2017 team.
Yes.
Our run defense was number one. But I don't know about our pass that year. It was like kind of in the middle of the pack, I would say. It was okay.
Yeah.
But we was rushing too. We had great rushers. And then on top of that, it's just like we always, when we got beat, it was like one-on-one 50-50 balls and stuff like that. And that showed up in 18 more than it did in 2017. But like I say, like I think if that was to happen, if we could get Schwartz, that would be probably a good cleanup, for Vic not being available. But then it's like, who do we keep as coaches, in that too? I know Wash will probably be our coach still, but then you don't need all you need is defensive line, linebackers, DB coach. Now we got
Joe Casper, who's
we got defensive backs, we got safeties. Well, D-backs is all in one. Then we got
so Christian Parker left,
outside linebackers.
Joe Casper has been hired as
right. So somebody would. I'm sure he's going to want his guys, too, to come in.
Right.
So it's tough, man. I hope for our sake that we could keep the same guys because Clint is good in our room, and I know that
Now, what would you think about Clint? Because Clint has been at DC before as well.
Yeah, that's another option, too. Clint being in DC. I'm sure the guys would love that, too. But I'm hoping that it'll stay the same. I hope that it'll stay the same because – yeah, I mean,
how about one last ride, Vic?
One last ride. Like you got you a good defense, you got linebackers, you got DBs. I mean, up front they're gonna make sure you always have D linemen.
Here's either that or maybe Vic announces his retirement, starts a podcast, and then halfway through the season decides, you know what? I'm coming back.
I was just playing. I don't know. I think Vic, if he'll be on that golf course, man. He ain't coming off that mud after that.
Yeah, I mean, he could learn from you.
You never know. Though, because it's only so many times you're going to go out there and then when them games come up and you looking at the games, I'm sure you're going to watch them.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, man, he should have called this right here.
Yes.
Because I'm sure he gonna be watching. He watched the game so differently than even myself. I watch it differently than what the normal eye would the normal eye watch it.
Yeah, I would love to. I mean, we'll love to watch a game with Vic. That would be so fun.
Yeah.
All right, let's take our first break here on Unblocked with Brandon Graham, presented by Xfinity. Back with much more on the other side coming your way. Stay with us.
What if you could have reliable and intelligent Wi-Fi? And what if you could keep it at the same price for 5 years? That's the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Imagine Wi-Fi that makes everything in your home work together. That finds and fixes problems before you even notice them. Like super intelligent Wi-Fi with the 6th sense. And that lets you stream the game even when the whole family is online. All your devices working in perfect harmony for 5 whole years. And here's the best part. No annual contracts, no hidden fees, and Xfinity's best equipment included. Take it from me, a lot can change in 5 years. Championships are won, records are broken, dreams grow bigger. But your Wi-Fi, it should stay reliable, and the price should stay put. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities with Xfinity. Learn more at xfinity.com. Xfinity. Imagine that. Select plans only. Restrictions apply.
Everybody's got their favorite hard tea, but have you ever turned the can to read what's in it? You can't, because they don't tell you. And while they hide what's inside, Crooked Tea brags about it. Crooked Tea brews real USDA organic tea for real flavor with 0 sugar. No fake junk hiding behind the label. What you see is what you drink. Next time you're at the store, flip the can. If you can't find the ingredients, just put it back. Then grab a Crooked Tea, 0 sugar, real tea, and fully transparent. You know it, Philly. Real recognizes real, so why drink the fake stuff? Crooked Tea, the only thing better is a strip sack in the Super Bowl. Visit crookedtea.com to find a store near you. All right, welcome back to Unblocked with Brandon Graham, presented by Xfinity. Bo Wolf, Brandon Graham, BG, are you ready for some blind rankings?
Oh, let's get it.
Okay, let's do it. I've got some people you've never sacked before, and I want to know how they would rank in like how badly you would like to sack these people.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna start with John Elway.
John Elway. You know what? I just seen the Elway documentary.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was really good.
I've been meaning to watch it.
So I'm gonna go number one.
Number one.
Yeah, I'm gonna take number one on John Elway. I like John Elway.
Okay.
Man. I wish I could have been a part of playing against him.
What did you like about him?
You know what? I like just the family, the love and support he had from his family.
Okay.
Of course, he was a hard worker. Of course, like any quarterback in this league, you got to put your time in. You know, sometimes you got to choose the job over the family. Sometimes, and that in his case, that's what was happening. But he still had his wife was right there for him, right there with him, and it was great. It was great during that time from what the documentary showed. But yeah, I think with him making it that many times and then losing them as many, I got much respect on how he finished out. So that would have been somebody that I wish I could have been a part of his story.
All right, next up we've got Dan Marino.
Dan Marino, I'll go 3.
3?
Yep.
Okay. Rocket arm, ahead of his time a little bit. Mm-hmm. Never got that ring.
Yeah, never got the ring, but he was out there balling. He was balling.
All right, next up, I believe Roger Goodell.
10.
You don't want to sack Roger?
Nah.
To me, that would be number 1. That would be great.
Yeah, that is a good one, though. I'm going to just go 10, though. I didn't even realize he was that quarterback.
Okay. Well, he's not.
Right.
All right, Julia, flash up the next one. Who's number 4? Or the next one for us. Jalen Hurts.
You know what? I'll go number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah, get Jay.
What would you do to get Jay?
You know what? I would let me see. How would I get Jay? Just I feel like I had to get him, through the B gap because he liked to escape sometimes through.
I was going to say maybe you bull rush the right tackle.
Yeah.
But peel off just as he's escaping.
Just don't let him get outside because then he outrun me. But
yeah,
if I could see him step up in the pocket, that's how I get
him. How much like in practice when you get close to him, how much smack talk are you
I'm talking every day. I always tell him like right here, man. Like here, like right here. Remember this space right here. This is who you throwing it to.
That's good.
When I catch one.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, and 10. Next up, we've got, I think, Sean Payton.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go 4. I go for it.
Oh, you got a little something after.
He got a little something to him.
He's a talker too.
He be talking, so I like to get him.
Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, remember those Saints games.
Yeah, right. And then knowing how he brought that money, it was like that story from what people were saying brought like, hey, I know he
Bounty
had
Gate,
like the bounties and all that. Yeah, I like him though. I like him as a coach.
Okay. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 10. So we got 5 more to go. Here we go. What's next? Willie Beeman.
Willie Beeman. What I got? What'd you say? I got what?
I think you got 5 through 9 available.
I get 5. I like Any Given Sunday. That was man. I could watch that over and over.
Favorite football movie?
Remember the Titans though.
Yeah.
Remember the Titans was it just was different. It was different.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Bill Belichick.
6. Yeah, gotta get him.
Now there's a guy. I mean, that would be a fun
lot of controversy with his name right now.
You know what?
Which I understand though.
It's fine
because a little bit of that Spygate is coming back on.
Yeah,
it is.
It's fine. Why are we crying over this?
Right,
he'll get in.
He'll get it.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, and then it won't even matter. It won't even matter after that. But yeah, they're gonna make him pay for it a little bit.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they do in other Hall of Fames, right? It's
100%.
fine. All right, next up, I think we got 7, 8, 9 available. Randall Cunningham.
Oh, 7.
7.
Yeah,
got a lot of good mobile quarterbacks.
got some good ones.
These are tough guys to get down.
Yeah, they tough though. Yeah,
and I love that.
I will say, I get him.
That hair from Randall is fantastic. All right, we got 8, 9 available. Who's up next, Julia? Oh, the last one. Tom Brady again.
That's number what? Number 9?
I think it's 8 or 9. Well, there's one left. I forget which one it is.
I'm going 8 again. I mean, that I should have known Tom was going to be in there.
Have we got to end with Tom?
Tom definitely would have been up there in the top 3. Tom again, because that changed my whole life. Because at the time I was the biggest bust ever.
Oh, that's not true.
And Eagles minds. Like,
come on, not at that. But you would graduated beyond that at that point.
Not yet, because I ain't win no championship. And then that was the first time I had 9.5 sacks in a year.
Yeah,
almost had double digits. That's when things started to look up when Schwartz came. So I would say 2016 was when it started, but 17 was when it took me over the top.
Yeah, I mean, changed your life, no doubt. But I don't think bust. I think you had graduated beyond that.
Okay, all right. Well, I wasn't still living up to that first round talent of what people thought. I just say, I still had people blocked until I won the championship.
Well, that's true.
Everybody got unblocked after that.
And then everybody got unblocked, and now everybody's watching Unblocked. Please stay with us. One more break here. Back with your questions for BG on the other side.
All right, y'all. Here's the thing. Whether it's football, life, or business, success is all about working with great people, having a plan and bringing passion every single day. And when it comes to banking and helping Philly's business owners, nobody does it better than Firstrust Bank, the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. If you're a business owner and tired of feeling like just another number, you won't with Firstrust. They're family-owned, rooted right here in South Philly, and passionate about the city and our Eagles. Firstrust isn't just a bank. They're about giving your business an edge to win. Big enough to make things happen, but not so big you can't sit down and have a real conversation about your business and get things done. Oh, and did you catch me in their TV commercial? It's good. Visit firstrust.com or call 1-800-220-BANK to get in touch with them and tell them BG sent you. Firstrust Bank, the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. Go Birds. Elkins Chevrolet is run by 3 brothers, real brothers. And like you, they are huge sports fans. This holiday season, they're making sure you get a deal that will feel just as good as a win. Whether it's getting to the game, to work, or hitting the holiday road, they'll make sure that you'll roll into the new year in the perfect ride at the perfect price. Elkins Chevrolet, real brothers, real deals, and a whole lot of honking good service. Shop Elkins Chevrolet in Marlton, New Jersey, or online. Together, let's drive. Tell them Brandon Graham sent you.
We are back.
BG sent you.
There we go. Love that. And BG's keeping you here. So stay with us on Unblocked here, presented by Xfinity. Time for some mailbag questions for you, BG. Put out the call. Some good questions came in. Let's start with Justin Fiorillo, who says, what's the best food /meal that they serve at the NovaCare complex?
That's funny. What up, Just? I know who that is. He be at all our appearances.
Okay.
He say best food.
Yes.
That the NovaCare serves.
What's your favorite thing?
Favorite thing. You know what, man? They got these oxtails that be
really,
man. Pee Wee be throwing down.
Ooh.
Everybody got their stuff though. Like, but I just know
that from when I
know
was
the
there.
oxtails is something that's big. I gotta say, I would just say they do this like highlight meal of say like where you from, like what was like a meal growing up that you loved to have from your mom.
Okay.
Or something like that, and then they'll make it, and then you tell them what was in it, like how they'd put their own little season to it. So say me, what do you do? I was a smothered pork chops and like like with the gravy, like smothered pork chops with mac and cheese and greens and cornbread, and so they would make that for you.
Okay.
And they all that and then some people would do like a seafood boil. They family from Louisiana, they would have like seafood boils and stuff like that, or wherever you from. It's like they would always have those highlight meals. So I would just say that, like, cause it's so much good food in there. But if I had to say, the oxtails is the hit. That's all the time when they pop up.
What I miss is the breakfast.
Oh yeah, breakfast is it's 10-star in that mug, man. That's one thing I say. They know how to eat up in there. And
they also, I mean, I'm always impressed by Tim, who's no longer there.
Yeah,
but
Tim.
You know how much Tim would remember everybody's, like, what's your usual?
Yeah.
Like there's like 100 people that he just remembers their usual order.
Everybody.
That's tough.
And it's tough. And it's like, do you want your usual today, or you want something different?
Yeah.
And some people sometimes want something different. But yeah, they still got some good ones. But Tim is the OG though. Tim was the one I had for a while. And then Tim went off and he's doing great things. What he's doing right now.
There you go. All right, next up we have a question from Kagamon, who says, who has been your favorite teammate since you have been in Philly?
Favorite teammate since I've been in Philly? I mean, I got to always shout out to my guy T. Cole, because I just was with T. Cole. We was at In-Town Golf. We was doing a golf simulator. We was in there and we was playing, getting our golf game ready for when it's time to go outside. But, it was cool. And we about to do this snowmobile. It's going to be this little trip we taking in New York.
Nice.
Is it Redfield? Something like that. It's somewhere where it get a bunch of snow.
Okay.
And, they showing the forecast, and you can see like it's like a deep purple, you could tell that it's just a bunch of snow. It's gonna be crazy. They say it's gonna be like -1 up there.
Oh man!
So I just ordered all my stuff off Amazon, and just all my gear I need, my thermal underwear, all that stuff.
Well, how long are you gonna be out there for?
Be out there. So look, we making it a real trip.
Okay.
Where it's like we gonna. This is my first time being on a snowmobile, so that's kind of cool. I keep hearing that it's hard to turn.
Okay.
Some of them. I heard it's hard to turn on them, so be careful on them. But yeah, we're gonna be riding, man. Like I heard, it's just straight up fresh snow. We going during the week because they say the weekends usually people be drunk and stuff on them. So
makes sense.
I don't want to go during them times. Even though we're gonna have our fun, but it ain't gonna be that. It's just gonna be. But I hear we're gonna be flying, and we're gonna make it where. It's like a Monday. We go up Monday, do a little bit that Monday. Then all Tuesday we gonna be riding, probably like however many miles, because they say it's just wide open, and we just gonna be having fun, man. It's just something different. I'm all about them outdoor activities.
Yeah.
I went skydiving before. That was fun.
Me too. One time.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Knock it off the bucket list.
I feel like yeah.
Like I don't. What I don't like is the bungee stuff.
I was just gonna say that is.
I'd rather just be all the way up and jump out.
Plus, there's a guy there's a professional attached to me, so he's taking care of it.
100%.
Yes.
But that bungee, I just can't do it, man. It's like jumping off that ledge. It's like. It was already hard enough to get out that plane with somebody on the back.
Yes.
Because soon as that door opened, it's time to go.
I was glad. I think we were the first ones out.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it would have been like the anxiety of like waiting to go.
Yes.
So
I was when they opened that door, it was time to go. Time to go.
Oh man.
And I couldn't do it no more though because after that you don't want to get in trouble with getting hurt on those things.
Yeah.
And you know that's part of the contract.
Where did you do it?
Cali.
Okay.
California.
Nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's when I was out there. But yeah, what else you got?
All right. Next up, we have a question Let's see here. I did mine in Australia, by the way. That was
Australia. That's pretty cool.
Next up from CK, the real one. Here's the big one. You coming back for another year, or is this the end of the road, big guy?
Hey, man.
Watch the show. We've been talking about it.
Yeah, I want to come back one more time, but if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it the right way. I'm going to come back for training camp because when it took me like 3-4 weeks to get right, then that's when the plays started happening and I felt good. I think I was more sad that it was over because I was just feeling like in my groove too. And still kind of feel that way because I've been working out, trying to stay in shape. But one more time, and this will definitely be the end if Howie called me before, because I told him before I left that I wanted to try it one more time. But I told him, just get the team together, man. Don't worry about me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if it's it, this is it. But he know how I felt coming back this year. I was thankful. And I'm always thankful anyway. All this is this extra bonus. Still just thankful that I can still play and play with the best of them. And I just really want to help the guys. Like I told you, I'm just supporting cast of the main characters. You know, just support for the main characters right now.
Gabby Pett says, what's your go-to hype song before a game? And she also says, not a question, but please come back next season. So everybody wants you back.
So my favorite go-to, if I had to say, Fiend. I like that Travis Scott. I ain't gonna lie, like it's just been on my son and my his one of his classmates. They just got it in my head.
Okay.
So all year, that's kind of been my song.
Yeah, well, I'm curious about that. Is it so it evolves over time? It's not like you're still listening to like the song that got you hyped in college.
I still got my playlist of stuff when I want to go back and kind of reminisce and kind of remember some games where I was listening to this all the time.
Okay.
And I kind of get back to that sometimes, but I don't know why. Fiend been on my mind because baby boy, and every time we in the car and I'm taking them somewhere and he got his buddy with him, they always ask for that. So I'm like, it's just funny because it used to be Kendrick Lamar at one point, like that new the latest one he had, but now it's been that.
And so are you listening to that because you like the song or because it makes you think of your son?
It made me think of them, and then I like the song too.
Yeah.
I like the song too. It's just it just give me hype because it's just I can hear them like in the back just singing it, so it was cool. Yeah, just
it's like you got them with you,
right?
Yeah,
it's like I mean, you just need that extra little motivation, and of course, my kids' motivation.
What would it have been early in your career?
It would have been. I was Lil Uzi. I kept it Philly. Meek Mill.
Okay.
Meek Mill was another one. I would always just kind of go back to some old school stuff. I like to start it slow, then speed it up, because sometimes you can overdo it where you just like, man, you feeling tired right before because you done gave all your energy away because you've been just listening to so many hype songs all morning.
You're like you need ones to bring you down.
Yeah, so I listen to some old school slow. Let me see if I had to go old school. It would be some Earth, Wind and Fire. Let me see. Then I move it up.
You going with Jalen like Anita Baker and?
Yep, I do some. Why can I think of the names right now? I listen to Lil Nelly, Loving Me. I don't know if you ever heard that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just like I like all some of those like some future some hits that ain't the rapping part. It's some of the singing stuff, and then I get into it once I get in the stadium.
All right, we have a golf question for you from Jamie.
Oh, okay.
Par 3, 115 yards to the pin. What's your club of choice?
My club, you know what? I'm hitting my sand wedge 100 yards, so I'll probably do my sand wedge. My pitching wedge, I'll have to do a half swing because I'll be smacking that one, be like 120, 130.
Yeah.
That's my 130 shot for real.
I feel like on the tee for a par 3, I have come to the point in my life where I prefer to club up and take like a 3/4 swing.
Okay.
And swing nice and easy.
Yeah, and see, me, I know I'm going to hit it. I'm going to try to hit it. So all my clubs, like if I go sand wedge, and I know I'm going to hit it about 110. Depends on how good I hit it. You know, but yeah, for the most part, I've been like you say, I always add an extra 10 because sometimes when I get it real clean, it's like, dang, that mud went too far.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This is an interesting one from Susan, who says, what do you do with all the gifts that fans give you, like custom hoodies or crocheted eagles?
Oh, man, that's so funny. Wifey so like, you bringing something else home? Because for me, I keep all the stuff.
Yeah.
But she be calling me a hoarder, so I've been trying to get rid of stuff that I really said I was going to keep, but really don't wear sometimes. But I try to rock. If people be sending some cool stuff. Like this one lady, I wish I knew her name, but she come to all my stuff. Her and her husband, she's an older lady, but she be knitting stuff for the kids and just like making like, she made these little portrait books for me, man. I'm telling you, wifey, when they catch my wife attention, that's how I know it was nice, because she all about the arts and crafts and doing all that stuff. And she like, I need to thank this lady, and I'm next time she gave us our number. I don't know why I didn't I know my wife probably didn't
shout out to
hit her up. But yeah, shout out to, man, I wish I knew her name. I'm gonna get her name for the next time, because I know I got all her cards and stuff, because she just but she come to all my stuff. Every time I'm out and it's a big event, she there, and she always got gifts in her hands.
That's so nice.
So yeah.
All right, last one is from Jen Ann, who says, Eagles fans from Australia here.
Let's go.
What was the first sign that the Philly fan base had gone global, not just loud? So when did you know that you had like Eagles fan support from other countries?
Well, just even some of the messages you get from other countries, other people that's in other countries, you see them, but you don't always respond to everybody. But I see all the messages, and you just know that we loved everywhere. Like even with people that's like during Salute Your Service, I get a lot of people hit me up.
Sure.
That's in the Army or Air Force or wherever, and they be like, man, all the way down in Afghanistan, you got fans here. They might send a picture or something of a bunch of people just holding up Eagles flag or something like that. These are the Eagles fans that's here or whatever. But the first time I really noticed that was really after we won the first Super Bowl.
Okay.
That's when I used to get a bunch of, like, especially after that first one, like people used to be, man, we rooting all the way down here right before the game, and then after the game, can't believe you guys, we gonna be there at the parade. We coming all the way from, I'm taking off from duty to come down and all that stuff. So yes, I think after the Super Bowl, the first one, that's when I started noticing.
Good one.
Like how global it is. That what kind of stage we really was on.
All right.
Being in the Eagles.
That will send us to our final break here on Unblocked with Brandon Graham, presented by Xfinity. On the other side, we'll talk a little bit more about what's going on around the NFL, the Super Bowl, all that good stuff. Stay with us. I would like to introduce you to the Doodat Dental Group. They are the official dentist of the Philadelphia Eagles, and they're entering their 5th season caring for the birds, so you can trust them to take care of you. From dental implants and other advanced procedures to cleanings and whitening, this is the team you want. They are in-network with all major insurances. No insurance, no problem. They have options especially for you. Visit them at PhiladelphiaEaglesDentist.com. That's PhiladelphiaEaglesDentist.com. Smile like the birds. And I'll tell you about our friends at Bucci. We love our friends at Bucci. So what you need to do is visit Joe and Michelle, who have been holding it down for over 30 years. Voted Philly's #1 jewelry store year after year. The team at Bucci's can make anything custom. Whatever you dream up, they will bring to life. And right now, gold prices are over $5,000 an ounce. So if you've got old jewelry sitting around, they can help you sell it for cash and turn it into a brand new custom piece. Top quality stones, no middleman, and they stand behind every piece 100%. Hit up BucciJewelers.com, sign up for their newsletter, and tell them Unblocked with Brandon Graham sent you. And finally, I'll tell you about our friends at Ashley. Find exceptional value on the season's top styles at Ashley's President's Day sale. Discover hot buys starting at just $349 or take advantage of no-interest financing for 60 months. With styles like this 5-piece sectional for only $47 a month, these President's Day savings won't last long, so don't miss out. Save up to 20% off or enjoy 60 months, no-interest financing with no minimum purchase, happening now at Ashley. All right, we're back on Unblocked with Brandon Graham. Phew, got it done.
Damn, boy, you got it done.
Woo.
Clean, no mess ups, and
Let's
you live.
do it.
And you live.
Come on, here we go. Let's talk about what's going on around the NFL. These other coaching changes, because this has been a fun cycle from the outside, where it's been kind of like free agency or something like that. Right. So many changes. So give me your quick thoughts on a bunch of these new hires. Let's start with Joe Brady to the Bills.
Joe Brady to the Bills. I thought that was a great hire for them because it's somebody that he's familiar with. I'm sure that now it's just more about how he's running it. I mean, he was under McDermott. McDermott wasn't a bad coach at all. I just know that they probably just got tired of him getting caught at the door. When he had it a couple times, it was tough, especially the one where they threw it real quick, like it was like they was back in prevent defense.
Oh, remember that? Yes.
They threw it real quick to Kelsey a couple times, and they didn't play up. And man, they ended up kicking the field goal. That was the one that they should have won.
Like 14 seconds left, something like that.
Oh my goodness, that was great coaching, great calls, great players out there making plays, and that's when you're playing scared. But I thought that was a good hire, hiring within somebody that he already trusted, and you ain't really got to how he's gonna call it. So I think that's gonna help them a lot.
All right, next up, let's go to Pittsburgh, where Mike Tomlin leaves. Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, that was a name that came out of nowhere. They kind of already probably had their mindset on him already because it got filled up pretty quick. But
they had like head coach Mike on all this stuff that they didn't want to delete.
Right. They didn't want
keep it Mike. Yeah,
keep it Mike. Yeah. And I mean, he's a good coach. Don't get me wrong. I'm just
from
saying,
Pittsburgh.
So I thought that was a dream job.
But I
for
feel
him.
like missing Mike Tomlin, that's going to be a big loss.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one. That's going to be a big one because he was a tough coach. But I do understand you got family, you got other things that's even more important. So, shout out to him going out, stepping down for his family, and then shout out to Mike for getting one, being a childhood dream probably to be a part of Pittsburgh.
Baltimore fires John Harbaugh, and they bring in Chargers defensive coordinator Jesse Minter.
Go blue. Yeah, man. That's a good job. Good person for the job right there. I mean, as you can see, Mike McDaniel, you see what he's doing.
Yes.
I mean, McDonald.
It's confusing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there's too many of them.
Not too many of them, but
McDaniels, McDonald,
that Michigan connection, man. All them boys, man. I didn't think Harbaugh was gonna get fired, but he got picked up pretty quickly.
Yes,
against somebody that I was hoping he didn't go to, but he gonna bring.
You worried about Harbaugh with the Giants?
I mean, he's just gonna bring that toughness and structure with them guys, and then he got a good quarterback with Dart. I mean, Scatterboo, all them boys. They gonna have a tough team next year. Playing them twice every year is just you just don't want just like they don't root for us to have good stuff going. I'm sure we ain't rooting for them either when they get good.
Come
on.
But
they got a good coach though with that Harbaugh. Another Michigan man.
And you were impressed with Minter?
Yeah, I'm impressed with Minter.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to go to the Dolphins, honestly. Thought he was going to probably end up being there, but they got him another
because of the Michigan connection with Stephen Ross, right?
Well, Hafley, too. Well, yeah.
So what do you make of Hafley?
Hafley is a good one, too. I like how he runs his defense. I like how he's a defensive coach, though. So it's like, I want to see.
I'm skeptical of that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, but it's all about the supporting cast of coaches that you have.
Sure.
Because I've seen it where if you don't have them good coaches that's in the other rooms that's telling the players the right things or relaying the message the right way, it's hard because like Vic, prime example. I mean, Christian, he gone.
Yeah.
But JK been there too, so he kind of know how things running. So it's kind of cool to promote someone that's internally because they already know like what to expect coming in. And sometimes you need a fresh set of eyes coming in. Like right now, the offensive coordinator, I'm sure they tried to do in-house last time. This time you probably gonna get somebody that that you don't really that ain't got nothing, no skin in the game. They got to earn their skin as far as with us. And I think that to be good to. But I say it's got to be somebody that people believe in too.
Do you think that Todd Monken to the Browns is an interesting one to you?
That's an interesting one. I thought Schwartz was gonna get it honestly, because he was still there, still under contract, and I was like, well, if he's still under contract,
there's a whole story from a couple years ago when Monken was there as the OC. He's like smack talking the organization to other people.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't like it there, but now he's the head coach. It's kind of weird.
Hey, well, you a head
But
coach
good for the
then.
Giants to not have him, probably.
Good for
as
him.
the OC, yeah.
Yeah, and I just think that you just like people forgive. You know, they don't forget, but I know that he probably wanted to right or wrong that happened. It probably wasn't a good environment to be in at the time. Just never know what was happening at the time. But if they felt that he was a good coach when he was there, they just had a bad taste when the type of people that they had at the time. I think that it was something that was forgiven, and they just moved on, and it was like, you know what, this is the best guy for the job. So we'll see. Only time will tell. You
mentioned J.K. before, Joe Casper, the guy who was replacing Christian Parker. What can you tell Eagles fans about him?
Well, I know that he was a big part of a lot of the stuff too with Coop and them. He got relationships with them boys too. They trusted him just as much as they trusted CP. But I just know that it was cool to know he know how Vic coaches too,
right?
And that matters because knowing how your boss, what he expect from you and all that stuff. I mean, that's half the battle and he ain't got to worry about all that coming in because he already know what to expect. But now it's just about getting better. And JK he a great coach too because I thought Gannon was gonna get him because him and Gannon was that's how he started with him.
Right.
Yep. So I thought he was gonna be going to Green Bay.
Yeah. Good for the Eagles to keep him. Gannon, what do you make of Gannon to Green Bay?
Man, Gannon to Green Bay, that's a good one right there. He got him some ammunition over there.
Yeah.
He got some rushers.
That's true.
He got some rushers over there, man.
That's true.
I mean, you can't I don't see him messing that one up.
Well, there are some Eagles fans who will disagree with that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's only because of the bad taste he probably left with us losing in 22. Because if we the one and he left, they wouldn't even matter.
Well, that's true.
It wouldn't matter because ain't nobody talking about Kellen other than we wish to have him back.
That's true.
Only because we should have ran it back because we probably could have did it again.
Right. Yeah.
But man, that's the whole thing with this league. You get these coaches that come in, old coordinators, and then they up for positions because when you winning and you're doing good, of course everybody want to beat down. Hey, who available?
Yeah.
Who can we interview?
Yeah.
No, you're gonna block him, but we want him.
Get him unblocked.
Yeah. Well, you got to get on BG's show in order to get unblocked.
So last thing to talk about here, BG, is all of these teams hiring people, hoping that they can get to where the Seahawks and Patriots are now in the Super Bowl. How do you feel about that matchup?
Say that again. Oh, you say how I feel
Super
about
Bowl
the matchup?
Seahawks, Patriots, yeah. And if there was anything you thought was interesting from the weekend of games.
Man, I say Drake May he had a great year, MVP year for sure, working. I'll just say because of it's gonna be a defensive game, but I say the Seahawks they're gonna have the edge. They look
win. Really good.
They do. Yeah. They do. They look strong in all areas. Special teams, better not kick it back to old boy. 22. That boy.
Shahid, yep.
Yeah, he shouldn't have. Yeah, it's gonna be special, man, for them boys. They had a special season. I'm rooting for actually, Lawrence because he came from Dallas, and I know how that had to suck. Just off of them years of not making it, and then your first year you leave.
To play for Dallas, what a terrible thing.
I know. It made me feel good. Made me want to root for him because he left and he talked stuff about it.
Yeah.
So
he's like, I know I'm not going to the Super Bowl here.
I'm rooting for a good game because I got guys on both teams. Milt, want to see Milt do it again. Then you got Josh Jobe on Seattle. You got Jared Reed. Jared Reed. I know him because we got the same masseuse, and she talk highly of him. And it's a lot of people that I'm rooting for just individually. But I don't want to just say clear cut, but Seattle looked like the clear cut winner, and I'd be kind of shocked if they don't go out there and dominate.
What did you think of that AFC Championship in the snow in the second half where
that was
nobody
crazy.
could move the ball?
That hurt. Yeah. That hurt because when they came out and they scored right away, I'd have been on Denver's side like, boy, here we go. I didn't even know he was gonna be doing it like this. Because
and then they couldn't score again.
They couldn't score again, and the snow didn't help. The snow definitely didn't help. It was in what's the name favor because obviously BG being in New England, they get that type of stuff all the time. So that was like right up their alley right there. That was like a home game to them because it didn't seem like Denver's offense had a response for that. And yeah, I thought that them boys went out there and they just handled their business. But this one gonna be in the dome, man. Well, this one, well, not dome, but this one gonna be out in good weather. You got to worry about none of that. If anything, it might rain with all this crazy weather. I could see it doing something like that. But other than that, yeah, man, I think it's gonna be a good one. But I think Seattle probably got the edge on this one.
The San Fran field, is that an okay one to play on?
Yeah, that's a good one. I think it's grass too.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe grass. I gotta just. It might be turf, but I'm just trying to remember. It's grass. It's grass. Mm-hmm.
But it's a good one. It's not
a good one. It's a good one.
Not like a Chicago grass or.
Chicago grass funny too. You know,
that's
it's a little
bad
slippery.
One, right?
It's a little slippery, but it ain't as bad as Arizona though. Arizona even when we played them that year in 22 and we won by I think they missed a field goal.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the Cameron Dicker the kicker game.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Yes.
And man, that field was slippery then, but then it got more slippery when that Super Bowl came. But everything else was great. You know, every other field that's grass is pretty good. Like our field, you know,
MetLife's not good though, right?
No, MetLife got turf though.
Oh, okay, that's
MetLife
right.
got turf. Yeah. They got turf. But I'm trying to think who else got grass. You know who used to have grass before D'Amico got hurt?
Houston.
Houston used to have grass.
Right.
Then they got the new turf on the inside. But who else had grass? Us is Chicago.
Green Bay.
Browns. Well, I don't know. Browns might got turf now. I think they got turf now.
Okay.
But yeah, Green Bay.
Miami. Tampa, right?
Tampa, yep. Yeah, so it's some good
enough.
ones.
Yeah.
It's some good ones with grass. You know, I wish everybody had it, but it's all good.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, the owners make those decisions. All right, that'll do it for this episode of Unblocked with Brandon Graham, presented by Xfinity. Thank you for joining us live and giving us some questions for BG. We will be at the Super Bowl next week, parading around Radio Row, getting some interviews with BG, so we're looking forward to that. We will let you know when that's going to be in your feed, but for now, enjoy the weather, everybody. Stay warm. We'll talk to you next time, and as always, we love you.
Go Birds.
We all silly like the mayor.